Yeah. Lottie, why you ain't subbing on me? Why you ain't subbing on me? Why you ain't subbing on me?
I need to know. Facebook, YouTube,
Metaverse.
I make content, I surely do. DJ, rap, music I sing, cook clean, pray with the saints. Amen. Show you halls and art I paint. I say things that make you think. I sell the printers, I sell the ink.
Bussin'.
I sell the paper, I sell the blanks. Press mugs,
Tumblers.
t-shirts,
I press 'em.
bring them out. Watch me twerk, throw plaques right out the dirt. You don't sub, you think it hurts? Hell no! I got that sauce, drip, I'm a ball. Drip, I got that sauce, drip, I'm a ball. I just wanna know, I'm a ball.
Wanna know? Let's go.
Jury,
Banging brother.
here you go.
I send out freebies in every order.
Reapply.
My lip gloss shine, I make designs. And all I ask that you sub one time, but you don't. What the F is wrong with you? You won't. What the F I'm supposed to do? Nah, boo. I ain't got an attitude. This content creator refuse to lose. You ain't have a clue. Lurking. Till I was showing you so rough.
Watch it.
Show a little gratitude. I might shout you out on a review or two. While I'm on my daily grind making sales of views. I'm not salty cause you're faulty. No, I'm just confused. Why you ain't subbing me though? I put the drip drip in every flavor. Taste it, lifesaver. I'm a boss, you know it, I'm dope. You see this greatness? Who won't smoke? Now throw your thumbs in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you declare my content is, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. It's free. Why you ain't subbing on me?
Lit, fam.
Hey, why you ain't subbing on me?
I wanna know. I need to know. It's bothering me.
I don't use YouTube like that. I looked for your page, but I couldn't find it.
Girl, I didn't even know you had a channel.
I haven't been online in months.
My phone is broke. I don't even know what that is.
I got a song right now. When I get back to my computer, I'll get you. I'll hit you.
Got you.
Please like, share, comment. Thank you. Boy, I tell you. All right. Yo. L&L. L&L. Never live so. It's hot. Taste it hot. I'm ready. Love and live. Let's go. Love and live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmations. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your popular. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat. Heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Try to taste the heat. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Dynamite's the truth. Have you liar? favorite nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Loving this up.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, we stay. Love and live. Get up, we stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last.
The love and show. The love and show.
Yeah. This is Love and Live Shots.
Welcome back to Life at the Logan. Welcome to our crazy, happy Jesus loving family.
What's so funny, TSM?
We gotta praise God. That's kind of blessings. I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God. Yeah. We gotta praise God. That's kind of blessings. I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God. Yeah, right here. We gotta praise God. That's kind of blessings. That's kind of lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God. Yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. Yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good all the time. Yeah. We gotta praise God. That's kind of blessings. I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God. Yeah.
Welcome in. Okay, you know I can't sing, but welcome in, everybody. Eli's doing something real quick, so he'll be over here in a minute. But I didn't want to keep y'all long, so here we go. Welcome in, Wellness with Frugal Mama. How you doing? How you doing? How's everything going? I hope you're doing all right. And I didn't put that up. Okay, I'm so used to Eli doing this, y'all. Welcome in, Uniquely Lavish. She was
uniquely lavish.
She was spitting out some gems today, y'all. If y'all didn't catch her live, you need to go check it out. Watch the replay. Welcome in, my sleazy. Welcome in.
Sleazy's in the building.
Yes, I just heard something. So me and you got to chit chat, Missy. And Mama Triplets, how you doing, Mother Triplets? Oh, Mama Triplets, I keep saying Mother.
Mama Triplets,
how's everything going? Yes. Saying love and live, yes, Sleazy. Oh, thank you, Mama Triplets. She's a light and everything. Uniquely dancing. Ain't our songs a bomb over here? As we said, that fish and hot sauce be looking good. Well, you know what? Did you even get any hot sauce? You don't be on here when I'm giving away stuff. Because you need to be winning you some hot sauce, or you have to go onto the website and buy some hot sauces for real. Especially that soul food hot sauce. That's been the one everybody's been falling in love with. So that might have to be my keeper. That's the one that has the collard green, mustard green, and cornbread. Yes. Yep. Four Corners Custom Products. What's up, LLC? She said, good afternoon, Queens, Kings and Queens. Well, the king over there, I don't know what he's doing, y'all. My president's in the house. Who's my president, Eli?
Spiky.
There you go. Yes. Beverly Lee Creates. How are you, new friend? Well, welcome to the family. Welcome in. I'm hoping you're blessed, feeling good. I'm ready to have a good time. Ready for this relationship advice. I hope you're ready. Yes. Uniquely was saying hi. Beverly saying hi back. Miss Monetize is in the building. How you doing, my sweetie? Oh, yeah, I'm waiting for you tonight. Mrs. Monetize is in the building, y'all. 755 Media. I love that song, too. I still got the best, but I love that song too. We gonna praise God. We gonna praise God. And that's right, Sleazy. I know those lyrics by heart. Spikey talking to everybody, Sleazy talking to everybody. Let's see. Good. Okay, y'all just talking. Oh, my honey bunches of oats is in the building. Bubba 007 Hall. Woo, 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 woo. Yes. Sleazy said, Team Bubba. See, y'all, that's why his head be so big, because y'all be up there pumping up his head for real.
It's not my fault. They're always be on my team.
Oh Lord, drop the link. I'll order today. Okay, I'm gonna have Elijah drop the link. Drop the link, Elijah, to the website. Yes, if I say hit that like button. Yes, hey, Miss Monetized.
What else did she say?
Hit, right. What she say? Hit that like button, fam.
What else did she say? Keep going.
Oh, I guess I'm not there yet. Hold on, y'all. Oh Lord. This is why his head's so big now. Y'all don't understand the stress y'all give me.
Y'all tell everybody what she said.
She said, add Bubba 007 Hall. Mm-hmm. There's an emoji, there's a smiley, heart, and it says, everybody loves Chris. We don't have to see your head too big. Nobody even wants to read what you got to say because your head keeps growing. Hey, precious pieces, how you doing? How's everything going? You ready for a relationship advice? What's going on, precious pieces?
Woo, Nicole in the building.
Yes. Okay, so I don't know if y'all got any questions today. I'm just happy and excited. It was so funny because Eli has me on this thing where I have to do a survey about like if I go to certain locations or something like that. I do these surveys, right? And then I do a survey and then they give me some change. Like, they might give me anywhere from 15 cents, maybe even 5 cents. I don't know. I think the lowest I got so far is 15 cents to the highest was like $1, right? And so, blind guy, his wife, and their life, it popped up on that survey. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know. So I don't know what they're doing, but it was a survey talking about what they were discussing today, which was, how to do story time, the great way to, do story time and, be able to do that. And I just thought that was so freaking cool that they came up on my survey. So when I told them, I don't think she understood until I said, girl, I earned me some coins off of the survey about you. So somehow, y'all, we could be getting on these surveys, which is actually spreading and letting people know more about us, I think, that I wouldn't even thought that you could do. So, look at something new you learn and didn't even know. Like, I thought that was amazing. Welcome in, Macaca's team. Welcome in. McCook's team.
McCook's is in the building.
I said Macaca's. McCook's team. Welcome in. Forgive me. Y'all know I love y'all. She said, oops, hey, y'all. She said, I have no man. Did I ask you, did you have a man? See how much I be running my mouth and didn't even know I called myself? Girl. Do you want a man, girl? We can hook you up. We can do a blind date for precious pieces. We got you. She said Ebonics. Okay, yeah, Eli put it up. I guess that's what he put up. Is that the shop?
Yeah, it's directly to the hot sauce.
It's directly to the hot sauce. So it's getting you directly to the hot sauce. Welcome in, my Tia L Coffee.
Tia, the Taurus sister's in the building.
Yeah,
what's going on,
she's
Tia?
in the building. What's going on? How you doing?
How y'all all doing? 755 said her survey was for the Educated Natural.
So you got one too? So I didn't get a survey for the Educated Natural. I just think that's so cool that people can get on these surveys. So I don't know how. I need to pop up on the survey, y'all. Y'all can get some coins talking about the Love and Live show. I thought that was so cool. Tia said hi to Elia. Okay, y'all just saying hi to each other. Okay, here I go. Y'all know I'll be all up in y'all business because y'all don't have no privacy over here on this page. I'll be all up in it.
You don't have no privacy.
Whoa, I always feel like somebody's watching me. TL Coffee said, wait a minute, what? Petty tourist game. Well, yeah, you are petty. I have
Not petty,
that.
pretty. Oh my goodness, you tripping. Look at you. Oh, she over here messing it up.
I saw petty.
Don't be coming for my tourist sister like that. I'm just saying, you don't play just because you got the little.
You petty. I just do everybody else have to be petty.
You salty with the Seahawks. Don't mean you got to bring that into this conversation.
My Seahawks is good. Don't get. Oh, see, that's what you're wrong. My Seahawks is doing good. Don't even be hating. Sleazy over here lying on my favorite nephew. How you feeling? He ain't feeling good. I was looking at him today, and I was like, oh, he's trying to catch a cold. I'm going to have to beat him. Yes. He be up here thinking he don't need a coat. I know what it was. It was at the thing. My daughter asked for his coat, and like a dummy, he gave it to her. And she had some warm, you know?
Shay Love is in the building. What's going on,
Hey, Shay Love.
How you doing? Shay Love got a song?
Shay Love.
Okay, Shay Love. You start hitting the high note.
You know that's what I be doing. I be just doing what I got to do. Woo, woo, woo. Yes. So I'm excited. Yeah. So now we know the Educated Naturals on that, and Blind Guy, his wife, and their life is on the app that you sent me at.
Well, 755 media said beat the cold out of the favorite nephew.
Oh, I'll beat it out of him. I'll beat the cold out of him. Woo! You ready? You ready? Woo, 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 woo. You won't be sick no more today.
I'm well. Much love.
Much love to you too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness!
Don't beat the cold.
No.
Yeah. So that means they have a whole server.
Yeah, like you know how the thing you put me on.
It's Google server. Google server.
Yeah, and so it said it was how. Have you seen the Blind Guy, his wife, their life? Whatever the topic was today, I can't think of what the topic was today. Mm-hmm. And I was like, have you already watched it? And I was like, no, I didn't already watch it. I'm about to watch it, but you know. Yeah. And so, yeah, I got me a little coins off of that.
Whole survey.
I got me little coins off of that. I should have said yeah live, but I didn't know it. I wasn't realizing what I was on until I was like, wait a minute. This is I was mad. So I should have waited. Mm-hmm. And then watched the show and then said it. But, I didn't.
You do things backwards anyway.
Whatever, Chris. So they're all talking to everybody on this stuff. What does it say? Shayla said, hold on. She's well, so she don't want to get beat. Like the favorite. Shayla, we will beat the cold out of you too. You got a cold, we here to beat the cold out of you. We don't want the cold to stay on you. You know what I mean?
Oh no, we don't do beatings over here.
Yes, we do.
We don't do beatings.
Yes, we do.
No, it's not.
But why are we lying? But we do.
Oh snap! But we got six.
Bows is back.
She is back. 6 Bows is in the building.
She cracks me up. The way she talks just cracks me up. I'm sorry. One day you're gonna be all serious about something, and I'm gonna be just cracking up because the way you talk just cracking me up. I love it.
She was.
You keep me entertained 24/7. I tell you.
She was killing me in the store. She was in the healthy store. Oh my goodness, that was rolling. That's the time where she have fixed her tire, I think.
Oh yeah.
She had got down and squat down.
Oh yeah.
She never get on the line.
In the car again, and then next day we see her on the car again. I said she is tripping. I said, why is she in the car? She said she ain't gonna do the car again. Welcome in. We got Unbiased. LLC. Now I don't know if you know, if you super chat Unbiased now, you gonna get the elephant twerking.
Yeah. I
the
heard,
elephant be twerking, y'all.
Heard, there was some news.
He said, I twerk for the coins. I don't know if that's not what he said, but he was twerking. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, I gotta switch the money over so I can switch it over. It's just ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
I'm about to put some money on my Google account so I can just be running that money over there unbiased with the elephant twerking and stuff. How many times do you see an elephant twerk? Exactly. That was the first time I saw an elephant twerk. I'm just letting you know, y'all be missing out.
You don't have to miss out.
You don't have to miss out. Y'all could be sliding in for the home run. Okay, so my one question I have for relationship advice. So until you guys come up with some relationship advice, you don't look like you might have a question.
I
'Cause
do
you
have
look
one
sick.
question.
You do?
Yes, I do have one. Just one question. I always make sure I at least have one.
Oh,
All right.
now you do.
So, how do you feel? Wait, before we even get to that, let's get to this. 755 said, Six Bros is back. Stay back. Favorite nephew has a cold. Oh my goodness.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay.
We a little too close. You know what I mean?
Amaya said, we twerking for cash. Oh,
That's right. Get that twerk on. That elephant was gone. I like that.
Sleazy asked Tia how she feeling today. All right, so how do you feel about what's the proper protocol on split before the baby? All right, so like say we're in the pregnancy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're half term, whatever it goes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's this break up before the baby. What do you feel like is the proper protocol? What should be done during that time?
During the breakup or before you break up?
Well, for the baby's sake, what do you think should be done? Like, what is the proper way to handle that whole situation?
If you're gonna break up, break up.
Yeah. No, I'm saying with the breakup, right?
Oh, you
Before
still
the
go
kid's
to the
sake.
doctor's appointments. You still participate and everything like as if you were in that relationship. You still do all the same stuff because regardless, it's still your baby.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you still want to be able to do that. Try to manage a good, healthy friendship with each other, regardless if you don't even like each other. And that's how I look at it.
Regardless of they like each other.
You know, because sometimes when you break up, you don't like the person that you broke up with.
Yeah.
But because there's a baby involved, I'm gonna still need you to be a part of this child's life. So we might not get along. So we ain't gonna do the normal chit chat of how's everything going? How's
No small talk.
we ain't doing that. It's just
straight
here
to
for the
business.
baby. What you okay, the baby's all the baby's fine. You wanna feel the baby kick. Okay. Well the next appointment, you see the next appointment. Can you split the ultrasound pictures? You get some, I get some, and we go about the business. But I think people want to put so much work and heart. You know, they put their feelings in it, but act like you had a job with somebody you don't like. You still do your business. You talk to them about whatever you need to talk to them about, and keep going.
I feel you.
What's Sleazy say? Sleazy said, "I dreamed about a fish. Favorite nephew got one on the way. Y'all won't see favorite nephew." Woo! Somebody Sleazy. He's sick too. See, he won't get it right. Y'all don't know this auntie crazy. This auntie, I'll be the last person he tell. Mom, can you tell auntie?
Oh my goodness.
Can you tell auntie? Because I don't know. So he said, I got a question. I hear often people split after the baby because the focus is the baby and the relationships go out the door. Well, that is true. They do have some issues. But I always call it a little jealousy in my mind that, you're thinking about the baby so much, but you got to understand when it's a newborn, the baby takes up a lot of your attention. The baby is the focus. The baby can't do anything for themselves. You know what I mean? So you got to feed and make sure your diaper is clean. You got to make sure the baby's all right. And you're just in awe of this miracle that was made. And it came out, and this is like your miracle. You know what I mean? It's a blessing. And I think the selfishness kicks in and be like, well, what about me? And it's like, you should be always there. You're not neglected. I'm just right now into the baby. And vice versa. I think because I don't think it's just like the women and it's the man that's having issues. Women have issues when the men just want to spend so much time with the baby. But it's, like I said, it's the baby. It's your child. It is something new, and you really should be gravitating together with the baby. But if one person is offset about it and upset, then you need to start looking at the person like, what is going on for real? Was I neglecting you before? Or you was getting too much attention that you can't handle sharing it? Because in a relationship, you guys both should be bonding over this beautiful being that you guys were able to, that God allowed you to create together. So, but it does happen. And honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you what to do in that situation because I just think it's kind of ridiculous. Like I understand, like if somebody's overdoing it, I can understand a little, but most times you're gonna overdo it on the first baby. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, seventh, it goes downhill.
Yeah,
but that first baby is the one.
I'm gonna just say I can't really understand it too. Like I get it,
yeah,
but I can't really fully understand it because let's say I was having a baby, right, and the mother is extra affectionate towards the baby. You know, I'm gonna look at that as a positive thing. You know, like the baby is getting everything that they need. You know, I'm of course gonna be invested as well. So it's a, you know, it's your own child.
Exactly.
You being jealous of your child, especially at such an early age, it just seems so silly. And when I see people do it, I just, you know, just puzzles me. I'm like, what is really not adding up in this situation?
Exactly.
Especially, I've even seen a couple times where it's the mother that is like overly, you know, jealous of the child, and the father's the one, you know.
And I think when it goes like that, and this is just my opinion, y'all do not quote me on it, but I think when it's like that, I think the mother just had the child for that man to stay around, because I'm like, why are you jealous? You should be happy that this man is involved, because there's so many men that are not involved with their babies that you should be happy, feeling blessed that this man is involved. I mean, that's just how I look at it. And I get mad when I see mothers not involved in their kids. I be like this.
What's the problem today?
Why are you not invested in your own child? I mean, you carried this child for actually 10 months, not 9 months, y'all, but 10 months. You actually carried this child for 10 months. So why are you not invested as much as the man is? You know, I think it goes both ways. The unbiased says, sleazy, not the fish dream. Yeah, and then why you gotta put the fish dream over here with this one?
Well, it wasn't for me, it was for the other nephew.
What other nephew?
The one that has the fish dream.
No, Sleazy has the fish dream instead of favorite nephew.
I think it was
her favorite nephew, so don't even try to.
I think it was a misread.
You know his life. He sees life flashing.
It's a misread. You know, misread. 1 + 1 is 2, and nothing is adding up in this equation.
He sees life flashing.
Oh my goodness.
That's Sleazy. It is normal. Normally, the man who leaves because he's jealous of the attention the baby is getting. That's true. That's true. And I think it's stupid. 755 said morning sickness. 755, he can't be having no morning sickness. That's crazy. Auntie ain't playing that. I sure ain't. Y'all, we be going to his funeral early.
Somebody said flag on the play.
As long as you know.
Oh no.
It ain't working out right.
So you said maybe it's a cop out for the man. Any reason to escape?
Yeah. I really do think that. But
look, snap, we got love to travel with Wade.
You gotta love to travel with Wade.
Okay. One is with Frugal Mama. She said, yep. 40 days.
40 days a week, 10 months. Yeah, people always talking about 9 months. Why are you leaving out that first month? It is 10 months to carry these children. That's why it says 40 weeks. When they look at the cycle thing, it says 40 weeks. It does not say 36. It is 10 months. When I learned that, I was like, why are people lying to us?
Sleazy, you know that was a misread, misfire. You got the wrong lock on.
Yeah, you know, because I don't know why you trying to get him to be gone soon. You know, we just made it, you know, to get monetized, and then he got to go bye-bye. That's not good for him.
My.
You saw your life flash?
No, I didn't see the life flash.
Yeah, you know you saw your life flash.
No, I didn't see the life flash.
Mom will have to come talk to me when I need to really talk to
you. It wouldn't even be you. My life would be flashing. I could be on a vacation. Here I am.
You don't know, because I would tear him up. He talking about it wouldn't be me. Yeah, his mom be calling me. I need to talk to you, but you can't be angry.
Not you can't be.
That's what she'll tell me. I don't want you to be angry. I need you to think before you speak. You know, don't move on it. Just relax. I'm going to tell you something, and I need you to promise me you're not going to be mad. You know, I'm a lie and promise. I'm not gonna be mad, and it's a lie. I know it's a lie when it comes out of my mouth, but I'm a lie and promise I won't be mad.
I won't. Oh, you already know you can't do the "I won't be mad" conversation. You be trying to even not promise that. You just be okay. Well, can you just tell me? All right, I just would like to know. Any way to not get to the promise part.
Somebody said, bye, come down here, King Eli. Yeah, that's where he gonna have to go. Don't worry, he don't even need a plane. I got him. I will fly his butt down there. Now he might be there with a whole bunch of broken bones and stuff, but he will fly first class.
First class. Oh,
first class for real. Well, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I'm bringing it up because I have apparently nothing else to do but spread my little business around the world. But anyway,
I can't with you.
Yeah, you know how I go.
I can't
yeah.
with you.
So I if y'all don't know, this is a relationship advice, but it's you know. Y'all get to give the advice, I guess, because this is where it's going.
It's interactive.
It's interactive, both sides on this conversation. So let me tell you. I know I told you guys this, but I'm gonna tell you again. So anyway, here it goes. A long time ago, I got on MySpace. It was like MySpace was dying out, and I went on there and I got on this thing, and it was telling us how Black people raise our kids to go to school and work for somebody else. We're the only one don't let our money bounce. Every other nationality let their money bounce at least 7 times or 8 times. We don't even let our money bounce a good 1 time. Just all the stuff. So then I started with my kids at home, starting them with a business. And then the kids wanted to start signing because they saw us signing to gospel music. So they wanted to start signing. So I raised them, they were signing. And then they started performing everywhere. And my thing is, once we make this obligation, we stick to it. We're not going to be a person that piggybacks. And I think kids need to learn that at a young age. When you say you're going to do something, regardless of whatever else come around, you got to do what you're supposed to do. And then every year they had to come up with their own business. Every year they did a business plan. They did their business. They had to raise money to make money raise money to spend money to make money. Who's she talking about pregnant? Ain't nobody pregnant. Love trouble. Ain't nobody pregnant. No, Sleazy was trying to get Eli to be killed, and it was not going to work out, right? So Eli had to put that down. No, ain't nobody pregnant. But
not in these parts.
Yeah. So anyway, my niece.
I already said too much.
She said, "Great plan for the kids' future." Yes, exactly. So my niece was going through her teenage years of acting a fool, doing crazy stuff, and so she calls me. Now it's not a butt call because we ain't been talking, and this is the second time she's done this. But today she calls me, and I'm like, "Hello, hello, hello," And it was funny because when I saw her name, I was like, "Oh, but I don't have to deal with no drama." That's the first thing I said. I answered the phone, and there's the drama. Okay, it was just drama all the way. And she is going in. So she's mad because there was 1 year she wasn't able to go. She did go, but there was a big argument about her going to her sister's birthday, who's turning 9, because she committed to sign. And I'm like, well, this is a commitment that you made. You got to keep it. So she and my niece is always...
Wait. Slow the roll. Because they might not understand what sign is. Just like say performance or something like that, so they can easily understand.
Well, I just said it earlier. Sign the gospel music earlier.
Yeah, but you say it now in a different context. You got to be like performing, something like that.
Performance.
Yeah.
For Elia. Performance. So she... had committed to this performance. And so with that, now she's talking about she got ridiculed because she wanted to go to her sister's 9-year-old birthday party. Mind you, didn't have fun with her sister. She liked her sister then, can't stand her sister now. I don't know what it is. But, that's what siblings do. It's a normal thing. It's nothing big about it. But, now the contents is she's turning the contents where it's not you committed to this. That birthday was always there. So if you didn't know about it, then that's not on us over here or on you. Go to this commitment and then go to the birthday party. Then she was like, my daughter's we always comparing her to my daughter, which never has happened. And then she was like, she got ridiculed because her nana did all this stuff for her, and we got mad at her because nobody was doing stuff for my daughter and stuff like that, which that didn't happen. The story with that was my daughter and her, of course, they're cousins, sister cousin, we call them sister cousin. Well, she doesn't get as many gifts because and she only got us. And then my niece has all this bigger other side of the family. So my goddaughter's auntie godma, not my goddaughter, my daughter's auntie, I can't even talk. My daughter's auntie slash godmother bought them both a gift and then bought my daughter some more extra gifts. And we had explained the reason she's getting these extra gifts from her is because she don't have a lot of people to give her gifts. You have a whole another side of the family that gives you this gift. So she bought you both a gift, but she's getting more because of this reason. But this time is now is we all hating on her because her nana gave her all this gift. So she turning all contents all around and crazy, and she's yelling at her mother. Again, it's just for me to hear it. I don't understand the purpose of it and why she keeps doing these things. So my thing for you guys is for me, I was not going to call my sister because I felt like you just wanted people to yell. And then she said a lot of negative stuff that nobody knew about, and it's just she's just telling everybody now. When if this really happened, you could have told people a long time ago. It kind of would have won a lot of cases over for you and your, dramatics and manipulation thing. It could have helped you or whatever. But so my thing is, and this is with me and my mom because we're like, we don't want to deal with this or touch it. So my mom said we had to text my sister and tell her, we're praying for her, we love her. Sorry you're going through this hell. So I did that. My sister didn't even know, like, okay, about what? I'm like, your daughter. But once I had to explain, your daughter called and had us hear some of your conversation. She was like, oh, I didn't know what you're talking about. It's like, yeah. In this thing, I know it's coming soon, probably in about a week or 2, 3. She's going to want to send her daughter down to me. I don't want to. And I've been saying I don't want her. She needs to go with her daddy. Somebody else. She needs to be with her daddy. But she's even has stated like, my mama is no good to me. My daddy's no good to me. Both of y'all have neglected me. Nobody cares about me. Nobody. It's this woe is me thing. And I don't know if any of you guys are going through this with teenagers because teenagers can put you through some stuff that make you want to scream and shout. So what do you guys think about how to fix that situation? Because we're not the only ones in this situation. So to be able to give honestly good advice to other people, how would you do that? Because my thing is, I go like this. And I'm, as I went to church this past Sunday, I shouldn't do that. So, did you say? Mm-hmm?
Yeah. Well, you said even when we did the whole last stream that you just brush over that part, the part that would have been important to you.
Yeah. And I understand it wouldn't be important. I understand what you're saying, but I'm like, I will help you if you're in need.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you won't.
But I'm not. I don't want to. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not kicking it with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
This doesn't make sense to me. And even though this is my niece, and I love my niece dearly, understand I love my niece dearly. I just don't do stress.
Yeah.
I just don't do that. If I can avoid the stress, I will avoid the stress. So for other people, because there's other people that's going through, and I can't give them the advice that I give myself because apparently, when I went to church, that was wrong. So, what advice would you guys give to somebody in a situation like us? What would you give them to do to deal with a teenager who is going crazy? And like I said, we do not agree with the way she was talking to her mother, or any of those things. We do not agree with that. We do not fly with that. That's just not what you do in our family. We have problems with that. Severe problem, like PTSD problems with that. How would you guys handle it? Hit it.
We got Shandy in the building.
Hey, Shandy Cheese, how you
What's
doing?
going on, Shandy?
How you
Say
doing,
hey,
Shandy?
love and live, Eli, and hey to the chat. What's going
Woo,
on?
woo, woo.
How you doing, Shandy? It's nice to see you in the building.
It is nice to see you. Yeah. And Sleazy said, "Run up them lights." Yes.
As soon as possible. So
Yeah.
we was a little long with as you was trying to get out the situation, but how to handle the situation. So we have a rebellious young teen.
Yes.
In the midst of it all.
Yeah.
Now, from her perspective, all right, this young teen is her niece.
Yeah.
Her niece is having a conversation with her mother about this, that, and the other. Just saying how terrible her life was. How just a typical teenager kind of conversation, but sprinkling in some things and turning truths and all that. So now you have the full insight of what's going on. You understand the whole situation, and she's taking it from her perspective, not seeing anybody else's, and kind of twisting a lot of truth there. So you see that going on. Well, in that whole conversation, she says, "I don't like my mom. I don't like my dad." So with that being said, the mother's not going to want to handle this. She might just ship her off to you. And so now you're in a situation where obviously she's not going to get shipped to the father because she's saying the father is just so terrible. And the mother, she ready to ship her out. So you already know that you're going to be open arms for this child, but you don't want to have the open arms for this child because she has gone to a whole different level of disrespect and has called you and put you in a situation where now you have to know all this, just instead of talking to you privately one-on-one, now you're thrown into an argument and you're seeing the disrespect.
No, and that's the thing. I'm not even thrown into the argument. So I'm reading what Sleazy said. She was saying, "All teenagers headache. My advice, Queen. I know it's tough, but please continue to try to be an ear and an outlet for her. Try not to turn your back, please. I know it's tough. These teenagers." The thing about it is, Sleazy, she's not calling me for advice. She's not calling me to hear. She is calling me just so I can hear what she's yelling at her mother about. She's not responding. Like I say, hello, hello, hello. She's not answering the phone. She's not answering my response. It's like she's purposely butt calling me to hear this. And then when she's done with me hearing what I need to hear from her, then she hangs up. So she's not looking for to talk to me or to have an open ear. That's easier to deal with. Right now, you're just doing stuff to manipulate, to get people to be on your side without you doing it. It's a manipulation. She is trying to get my attention to respond off of what she's saying to have her back against her mother. And I'm not doing that either. Like I said, and not the way he's saying because before, even when we left Texas and then we were all on good terms, my niece was doing really great. She wasn't having these teenage years things and all that. She was doing it. I don't want to take her. Not because she's doing teenage stuff. It's because she got a mom and a dad.
Exactly.
You got two parents. Now, regardless if you like what your two parents are doing, you got them. I don't know any kid anywhere. My daughter is never off. My daughter finds a way to be mad at me about 10 times a day. It is her duty and enjoyment in life is to be mad at me 10 times a day. One day she's going to wake up and realize it does not matter to me that you're mad at me 10 times a day. I'm kind of proud when you're mad at me because then I feel in my heart that I'm doing a good job. If you're mad at you always happy, I don't think I'm doing my job. But, not like you're always happy, but if you're always happy with me and you ain't never mad at me, I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm doing a good job because I don't feel like I'm teaching you because life is not going to be happy all the time. You're not going to get your way all the time in life. That's just not what it is. So I'm not ignoring her. I'm not pushing her off. I'm just not running to this drama because I've been telling this family, my family, her mama, my sister, my mama, her grandmother, her nana. I done told everybody, My niece does things to get her way. She's been doing this since she's been a little baby to this, and they have always babied the situation. Now she has full blown became a master manipulator. Full blown has became a person of a deceiver and will lie her way through stuff. She is full blown into the situation. I am I am not trying to deal with that. Because again, I have my own three, and my three has given me plenty of headaches. Okay. I don't need anybody else's kids to give me the headache. I'm still working on the child that I have here. I don't need your drama to come mixed up with my drama to try to, and I got to deal with both dramas. I think a lot of the times I would mess me up with my kids is I don't have them around too many people, too many kids, where I just needed to, it is just to be us. And I think I would have saved myself some kind of headache. Not all kinds of headache, but some kind of headache. Welcome in.
Fabulosis is 32. Fabulosis is in the building.
As Shandy said,
She said,
nah, I whip or punch ain't shipping no one to me. No, not joking. I didn't play with my son or my niece and never. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's like this. I know this new age thing is so rambunctious and people have the sympathy, but I'm like, life is hard and you are not going to get away with half the stuff you get away with at home. And that's the thing I try to raise all the kids is what you can do here. Society is not having it. And if we all pass away, what do you have? Like now you got to try to learn everything. No, you need to learn everything now. And yeah, she crazy. Welcome in, Mother Earth.
Mother Earth is in the building.
Welcome in. Welcome
Mother
in.
Earth is so. Right.
Shannon said, yeah, I didn't care if my son was mad. He knew I am firm on my life lessons. Exactly. And then she said, period. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, even I get mad when people go, oh, that child's doing that. It's on the mama. No, it's not on the mama, because I raised my children to be the way they're supposed to be. Now, they have a choice to make their own decision, just like I have a choice to make my own decision. Like every parent has a choice to make their own decision. But this one right here, this child right here, like I said, you know when you see something, but you like, this is your child, you can make the decision you want with your child. That's where I go. You make the decision. Now, when the outcome, they're teenagers and they want to talk, now they try to manipulate everything towards their goal. And so back to Sleazy, I'm not trying to avoid my niece in that way. I just don't want her here with me. Yeah, like I want her here with her dad. Yeah. You know, if the mama can't handle the dad and the dad is willing to take her, then the dad needs to be there to take the responsibility. If she didn't have a dad, then, you know, we could come and try to work a relationship out where, you know, we could come up there and try to help us up. But you got everybody's trying to skip over the dad, and I'm not skipping over the dad. The dad been fighting all the time. Y'all been bumping heads all the time. Now's your time. Here you go. Here's your child. She thinks I'm a horrible mama. She thinks this. And now she's making up all these stories to, not saying the stories are lies. Well, they're lies. The stories happen, but not the way she's saying it happened. Yeah. Like that.
The twist of truth. You don't only see what you want to see.
Exactly. So. Exactly. So that's where I'm going with that. It's like, I'm not like pushing her off like I do people who, you know, are my friends, and then I just don't talk to them no more. I'm not doing that. I'm just like, she purposely, because this is her second time fake butt dialing me. So the first time she fake butt dialed me, and I said it was a fake one, she was talking to her friends and saying things that she's doing that she know we wouldn't approve of. And I don't know what kind of attention she was getting. So when I called her back, she didn't answer the phone after she fake butt dialed me. She didn't answer the phone when I called her back. And then I called her mama and told her mom. And that's all I could do. Because I'm not in the same city and state they way over there 2 hours ahead of us. Down there. We over here. Yeah, we ain't even in the same thing.
We got.
Kick.
Oh, you couldn't see the kick.
Oh.
Kicking it with
the Rooks.
The Rooks is in the building. What's going on, Rooks? How you doing?
But yeah, so I might explain that all wrong, but yeah, you get what I'm saying now. Let me know if you get what I'm saying.
Why you say it like that?
Because I didn't want her to think that I was like literally kicking my niece to the curb.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying she ain't coming here to live with me.
Yeah, because
she can come to Portland and live with her daddy, and she can come visit me. We can have a family meeting together here in Portland on what we gonna do and how to decide stuff. But you ain't coming to live with me.
Yeah, 24/7.
Yeah, ain't nobody living with me. Not my sons. Ain't nobody living with me. My apartment's is big, and most of my apartment is my business. And my daughter has her room, and I have my room. Ain't nobody. We ain't got room for nobody to live with us. Period. Like that's just it. So I'm not kicking her to the curb, but she didn't want my opinion. She didn't want me to talk.
Yeah, she just wanted to say what she wanted to say.
She just wanted me to hear.
Indirect at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what you have to understand. It's an indirect because if you're not calling directly and saying, "Oh, this is our first time hearing a lot of the foolishness," and so.
And it was a lot.
And you're indirectly saying it too. You're like, you're not even talking. All you can do is spectate and hear the conversation. You can't interject, say anything.
I can't say.
There's no option. To do that. There's no
like my sister didn't even know she had called me and had me on the phone to listen. Like she had no clue. Like you get what I'm saying? Like she's doing all this. My sister, and I can hear my sister talking and responding, and she kept cutting my sister off and being very disrespectful and everything. And then I'm like, you can hear all this going on. But she wasn't responding to me because literally I think she just called. She saw that I picked up the phone. She put the phone down. And then when she was done with me hearing what she had to say, she hung up the phone. That's what she did. And she said a lot of stupid stuff. Like just some I was like, if it was true and you just now saying it, it's hard for me to believe you only because you're just now saying it. And there were so many opportunities for you to say it. Not even if you didn't want to say it to me or your mom or your grandma on this side, you could have said it to your other side of the family as you made sure to divide us. She made sure to divide the family. You know what I mean? So she made sure that we didn't get along with them because we was all one big happy family. And my niece made sure to put a division between us. So you said, I hear you. Loretta said, hey.
That's the way they said it.
That's the way I said it. It's bad. I don't know how I said it. Yeah. But yeah, so that's how that is. So yeah, I just, when you're going to get into something that's going to make you come outside of your, who you are, that's what she is. It's like somebody coming for you and they going to take you out. You trying to live this positive, peaceful life and they trying to pull you out of it. That's what this one is. So you could run into it and still get burnt. Or you can stay out of it and let them handle their own business. Because when she wants to, like, my niece knows. I don't care what nobody says in this world. My niece knows that she can always call and talk to me, period. And we can have a civilized conversation. As long as you don't raise your voice at me, as long as you don't be coming with a smart mouth towards me, you can talk to me about anything and everything. We had several of those conversations when we lived down there with them for a while. And and none of these conversations that she talked about today was in any of those conversations. None of them reached those tops at all. The topics never hit. And I'm always asking. Like I ask all the time. I ask almost all kids. Like, if you're around me and you're consistently in my life and you're unhappy or something like that, or if I feel like you're happy, or if I just be like, how do you feel with your mom's boyfriend or your dad's girlfriend? How do you feel? How are they treating you? What do you feel like? Are they giving you that respect? Are they doing this? I always ask this question. Has anybody touched you? Have you? Those are conversations I have constantly with all the kids. I don't care. If you're around me, you get in those conversations. That's just what it is. So she knows what she's doing. She knew what she was doing. She wanted me to hear it so she could say it wasn't the first time I heard it when she actually brings it up to me. Remember when I called? You heard the such and such? Because she knew her mom wasn't going to tell me it because, we know when you're lying. So I wasn't going to get the conversation. So she had to make sure I heard it. So, yeah. Okay, well, that conversation went well. I know I am. The only reason I ask is because, like, I know some other people that's going through with their kids, and I don't think I can give the right advice because what I do with my family is, I don't think people can do what I do. It takes a lot, even when it comes to my kids. It takes a lot to do what I do, but I also know, like, I know the dynamics of kids, and I know, like, nowadays the way the society is built, your kids go, and everybody needs to jump because your kids went, I don't feel loved. Why don't you feel loved? Because they didn't give me this, and when I wanted to go there, they didn't do this, and I don't agree with that. Never have I agreed with that. And somebody doing something good for you, and you take it out and turn it into a negative, I don't deal with that either. So, I had a question where a guy said he wants to know what he could do because his wife does not feel attracted to him. So they're married. Keyword, he said wife, not girlfriend. And he feels like she's not attracted to him anymore. And what can he do? Any advice for you, Siki?
Well, Sleazy first of all said teenagers are a mess. I got a niece and nephew, and that's always on edge. Crazy.
I'm telling you, the kids is going nuts. It's like the stuff that she was complaining about, besides the stuff that she made up. I dealt with that every day, and I never thought two things about it. Nothing ever came to my mind. If I told somebody, yes, I'm gonna do something, my mom always made sure I did what I was supposed to do. It was nothing. I did chores. I mean, my chores wasn't like, oh, go clean the bathroom. I had the whole house. And then when my cousin was with me and her split the chores, and when she moved out, I had the whole house again. Like, I didn't have these issues. And I remember when I was 16, got a job that my mom knew about. I had to pay that she knew about. I had to pay rent, and at 16, I paid $200 a month. Period. Like, and it wasn't like, oh my God, my mom's making me pay rent. I was like, yes, I'm ready to move out because I pay rent with my mom. I was all proud and stuff. These people are going crazy. Like, oh my God, you're making your kids pay rent? Yes. They need to learn how to pay rent. They need to learn these things because it is not easy out here in these streets. And I don't know who told them it's easy out here in the streets. And I'm sorry, I tell people all the time, and y'all can say whatever you want, but our black kids got it harder than the other kids. Period. So I need them to be really on it. And that's just it. Sleazy said bills and chores. Exactly. That's what they got. Bills and chores. Preparation. Exactly. And what was so good about my mom is, and I didn't know this, and I'm not telling every parent to do this either because I didn't do it. But my mom had me paying $200 a month for rent. So when I actually got old enough to move out on my own, I had all this rent money because she took half my rent money. So she always put $100 aside. So I had all this money for when I moved. It made it easy. And that's what I'm saying is like, we look at, oh my God, you're doing this with your kids. Oh my God. And we have us adults that sit there and go, oh my God, I would never do what my parents did to me. Why not? Because apparently, look at these kids now. Because they didn't do what our parents did to him. Because I'm telling you, I didn't mind being scared of my mom. It wasn't like, oh my God, your daughter is scared of you. Yes, I was scared of my mama. To this day, I am 49 years old. I'm scared of my mama. To this day, my mama yell at me, I'm scared. Period. And me and my mama were like this. We tighter than tight. That's my best friend. Period. I don't know why people are like, you don't want your kids to be scared of you. Yes, I do. Because I want them to respect. I'd rather my kids be scared of me than me be scared of my kids. Point blank. Point blank. Maybe try new things or places with the wife. Take her to a different restaurant or go to new places. Try new things that she may look at you differently. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. Because sometimes it's not your body or your physical thing that is stopping the attraction. It's the way you treat her that is stopping the attraction. It's the way you are treating the kids, or you're not helping around the household, or you're not doing all those things are ways that can stop a woman from being attracted to you because shoot, we doing everything. We don't want it, we don't like it no more. Shannon T said responsibility. Exactly. Shannon said, I'm old school. Girl, me too. I love old school. Squeezy said respect. Exactly. And I hate that too. Respect me. Okay. One, bless you. One, child. You respect me and you do what you're supposed to be doing. And then I can respect you because you're following the rules. What I don't like, and I tell this to everybody, I have a problem where you respect other figures over me. So if you go to school and you respect those teachers over me, I have a problem. You go to church and you respect them over me, I have a problem. You go to work and respect them over me, I have a problem. When you go out here and you listen to these street lines and all this stuff, and you ain't doing me, I have a problem. Now, I'm not saying don't respect all this other stuff. I'm not saying that. But you got to respect me first. Period. That's just it. There's no if, ands, and buts about it. You respect me first because I'm the one that's teaching you to respect those teachers, to respect the churches, to respect the street lights, to respect every. I'm the one teaching you that. So don't, I done taught you that and now you don't want to be dealing with me. No, I don't have time for that. I don't. So these are also insecurities will push a woman away. Yes, we don't like insecurities. And we want to feel protected. And if we don't feel protected, I think that's why a lot of women be like, I want a bad boy because they know a bad boy is going to protect them. I just was never into a bad boy. I just wanted a man who could provide, take care of me, do the thing, da 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 da, those things. I was never in a crunch of, ooh, some girl gonna beat me up or man gonna beat me up and I had to worry about it. Shandy said, bless you, Elijah. Yeah. You're going to respect me, period. Exactly, Shandy. Exactly. And I think people lose sight of that. Like they just like push that away. And I'm like, why are we losing sight that we need respect? And I'm just sick and tired of kids talking about you respect me first. No, you're not the adult. You respect me first. I didn't care what an adult did when I was younger. I had to respect that adult. And then I had to hope and pray that my mom would handle that adult for me. I couldn't handle them until I hit 18. And when I hit 18, then, I got to then defend myself. But my mom did a pretty good job of defending me without me having to jump in there. Shandy said, you are going to respect me. Exactly. I said that, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Apparently, I like that statement.
Yeah, you said run it back. Oh, no. My favorite quote.
Shandy be killing it with my favorite quotes, don't she? Shandy, you be killing it with my favorite quotes. Yes. But yeah, that's just what it is. But yeah, for the man, for that guy.
Oh, for the dude feeling unattracted to his wife. Well, first, you gotta ask her what are you not attracted with, and then, most importantly, you gotta really self-reflect. Like, what are you doing, or what are you not doing that you used to do in the past? What is the peak of your relationship? What is the highs? Why are the lows? Mm-hmm. Really self-evaluate and realize your whole situation, what's going on, because it could be, after the kids, you decided to do this, or you picked up this habit, or it could be a matter of, let's say, less physical, but you're not doing anything to improve yourself. So say you went from going to the gym every single day and including her in the lifestyle or something like that. She always sees you doing something, so all of a sudden you're more laid back. You just chilling, not doing the stuff that you used to do. That could be something as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Rooks. I understand. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, that is true. Like I said, there's a lot of times it's because, and if you ask a woman, that's the problem too, like though. But if you ask a woman, sometimes they can't pinpoint why, because they have not learned. As adults, we have not learned how to communicate and express our feelings without somebody having a response in a negative way. So we have shut it down. So we don't know how to build it back up to be able to say, I'm unattracted to you because you just ain't doing nothing. Like I feel like I'm not important to you, or you just, looking sloppy. Like I don't care about your weight change. You just looking sloppy. You're not carrying yourself with the right. You know what I mean?
You're You don't even take no time to, dress. You just throw on the first thing that's in the closet.
Man, what happened? I mean, what's
you used
up?
to match, now you mismatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
You used to comb your hair, now you got the naps. We ain't got time for all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Cool say anytime. As I told y'all, I don't date anymore, so I can't give advice from current views, but from my past. The answer is if y'all don't have God first, you better find a way to turn her on, or she's dipping. Well, Shandy said it. Shandy said it. Shandy said it. And Mother Earth agreed. Y'all heard it from the truth here. Shandy, don't matter if it's been old or not. Girl, that was good advice right there.
Yeah, well, I feel like a lot of people forget, all right, you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Especially when it's marriage because it's official. You still have to maintain.
Yes, and they don't
be
maintaining.
A lot of people just like, ooh, we made it to the marriage.
Yeah.
Now we married.
Exactly.
Now we just married.
Yeah.
It's just stagnant. No do anything.
And so
you really
said,
you gotta be proactive. You gotta think about something. Do something new. Go some. Mother Earth said, go somewhere. But really, pick up something for yourself. Maybe it's a hobby. Maybe you need to do something. Maybe you are caught in a slump.
Yeah, it's just usually men don't do nothing. Yes, ask her to try to communicate without an argument. Exactly. And don't get your feelings hurt when she responds.
Yeah, a lot of people
that's
do that
the thing.
They be like, I want to take another type of way.
Yeah, don't get her. Yeah.
Then 2 weeks later, well, you did say this.
Exactly.
It's like, no, you can't do that. If you say, I'm not going to feel no type of way, you can't ever. Even if you do feel a type of way, you can't do it.
Yeah. So he said, realest talk ever. And Mother Earth is amen in that as well. I always say to people, I've always told people make jars, and have 4 or 5 jars in your house, and you can decorate them, or you can just have jars or boxes, and you put in there one. This is vacation ideal, so you saving up for your once a year vacation. This is our date night one. This is we gonna do a date night either once a week, twice a week, once every other week, once a month. This is what it is. Communication box. That's the one that you guys talk about things that you feel uncomfortable about, but you guys are in a moment of truth and no feelings. We're listening and we're not attacking anybody, because we forget to do these things, and that's how we end up growing apart, because we're not talking about the things that we need to talk about to keep us going. So the communication box is very important. Our jar is very important to have. Period. Okay. Sleazy said the advice withstands any advice, Shandy. Exactly, because you nailed it. You nailed it. Yes, I agree. You have to communicate first and foremost. And what do we do when we communicate? What does that go with? It goes with understanding and listening. You got to do those. You can't communicate without understanding and listening. If you is going in there to communicate, it sounds like the wah 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 wah. So you gotta listen, and then you have to understand their part. Doesn't mean you have to agree with them. It just means you have to understand their part. Okay. I'll go back up and say something else again and repeat that one statement. Right here. Because y'all know it'd be something. Because we don't realize that communication is so important. We don't realize how much it's important that we need these talks and we need this, And so our relationship grow apart, and then we always blame it on the kids. But it's somewhere we forgot to deal with each other. We just kept dealing with the kids, our family, our work, and all that. But we forgot to deal with each other, and that is something you don't want to do.
One second. We got the Blackstones.
Woo woo! The Blackstones in the
building.
Woo woo woo! Okay, wait. Shandy said that goes with friendship and business also. Exactly. Because I always say when you're in a true best friend friendship or a business partner, you are married. It's a different kind of marriage. It is a marriage because you got to communicate with each other all the time. You got to listen. You got to understand. You got to always stay connected, because it's so easy to be apart, and people forget that so much. But it's so true. Don't leave it out. Shandy is killing it.
2 ears. Listen, double the amount.
Is that girl sleazy? You saying it? You saying it? The box on said, "What's up, fam? What's up? How you been? How's everything going?" Ooh, bullseye. But yeah, that is true. 1 mouth, 2 ears. Listen, double the amount. It is, and understand. Like, just because you understand something does not mean you agree with it. I understand your point of view. I don't agree with your point of view, but I understand. I get what you're saying, and have that compassion for them, because you got to understand, you in any type of relationship, even if you were raised in the same house, you take things totally different than what the other person takes. You learn things. Some people get it. Their parents never disciplined them, so they don't understand why you're not agreeing with them when their parents always agree with them and told them they were always right. So we keep that in your mind. Welcome in, House of X.
We stay entertaining.
Oh, never mind. You in the pool, Eli, for that song. I know they probably was talking to both of us, but you sound horrible. You done messed that up. Welcome in, Apple Snapple.
Welcome in, Apple Snapple.
Oh, hey, loving live. Hey. Well, I'm loving. He's trying to live right now.
That ratio is like that for a reason.
Exactly. Facts.
Facts.
See, Lizzie, she said facts. Oh, yes.
What's going on?
I'm just saying, everybody's just talking to everybody else, just making sure I didn't miss anything. Because, you don't want to miss none of these conversations. But, yeah, you guys are giving the bomb advice today.
So, yeah.
Except for that one with the niche. Y'all kind of slacking on that one. Y'all ain't telling me nothing, y'all.
I'm going to say this because it really is such a touchy subject. Because the family is always different. It's such a varying thing. One family might behave and do this, but then in the next, you might have something completely different. It's the dynamic. You might have a real vocal family or one that sweeps things under the rug. There's a lot of different things when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So when somebody's trying to give you advice in that situation,
I didn't really want the advice from me because I just wanted because somebody else was dealing with the same situation.
If you put
and I wanted to help them because I didn't want to give them advice that I take for myself because I can handle what I give out.
You already know what your advice is.
Yeah, I can dish out what
I think anybody can handle that one though. Hands off the situation. Well, actually, that's not true.
I've seen a lot of people. They just stay connected. Like, y'all gotta be there. I got that.
Yeah, some people.
Lenore does not gotta be there. That is true. Yeah. Sleazy said, "Love this channel keeps my game tight." That's right. Gotta keep your game on point. So you know what you're dealing with. You know if you need to let go or if you need to stay. Shandy said, "That's why I talk so much, y'all. Y'all never be confused about how I'm feeling." Exactly.
No, that's nothing but a fact, Shandy.
hey, as long as we know how you feeling, then we all right. Because I think a lot of people don't know, and we are hesitant because we don't want people to know how we feel. And it's like, I'm feeling this way for a reason. So yeah, hello, I'm gonna be able to express my feelings. Yeah. So I'm on Shandy's side. Express that feeling. Let people know how you feel. Because then they can't never say they didn't know. And they can't never say, "Well, I didn't know. Why didn't you tell me?" I hate that statement.
And it comes back full circle.
Yeah. So now they can't say that.
Yeah. Because knowing
is half the battle. Yeah. And she said, so he said, "Yeah, like I can't read mine. Let me know it."
You
fact, it's a fact.
Like when I'm not Magneto, I'm not doing it. I will say I'm over here loading the ball with peanut butter about to pass to anybody with their hand up.
You didn't say nothing. Well, he gone. He didn't say nothing. I had my hand out. He didn't say nothing.
Because we know. That's why.
No, we don't know. She said here, closed mouth don't get fed is what she said. That's what I heard her say. Tia the greatest. I was just Tia. I'm just saying, I gotta have my hand out. You lie over here tripping.
I'm Tia the greatest. Tia, it's too funny. Oh my.
Oh, you guys crack me. Thank you, Tia. She said, but I shared you our Apple. Thank you for sharing Apple out. That's right.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Yeah, support, support, support. Yes, loving it, loving it. Y'all been on it. Do y'all need me to come up with another relationship with? Because I think I have another one.
I told you I only had one.
We heard you. We heard you.
You know, you wasn't trying to stay on that one for that long, but it was an easy one to go on.
And you're aware. It wasn't hard.
Apple 7 said, yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
I having too much.
Okay, so this one says, this is from a woman, and it doesn't say it there, but nope, it's her husband.
Oh, wow.
Okay, she said basically, I just do it in shorts. I love him, but I don't like him anymore.
It's like with the unattractive type of deal.
Not really.
Did you write that one yourself?
Shut up.
Oh, God.
I think I heard that before.
Because I do talk about it a lot, Chris. I do talk about it a lot. Anyway.
So this looking kind of
Love and live. I will not share the hawks out. Excuse me, Tia. You don't share my hawks. Don't be hating on my hawks. Those are my peoples, Tia. Why? And they've been trying to win too. They've been winning. You just hating. Don't be hating on them. Don't be hating on the hawks. Don't be hating on my hawks. Yeah. Hey, don't be hating on my hawks. Oh, Sleazy, stop it. Oh, Team Bubba. Don't do that, Sleazy. You know Bubba got some issues. But no, I say it's all right. People have this thing where they have to love you all the time. That is so unrealistic. I mean, in all honest, I love you, like you all the time. You love a person because they've been a part of your life and they've been there. She said, what? Granted, you won over the Giants. Exactly. Them Giants can't stomp us birds. Oh, Seahawks in the lifeline. Okay, stop it. Shandy said, so she's there for the convenience. Are they just roommates at this point? It doesn't really express. Let me see. It's a long letter here. And I don't have my glasses.
That one I feel like is a really variable because it could be a wrongdoing or it could just be natural falling out of attraction or falling out of, like liking the person.
So basically what I'm gonna just tell you on this one that I read, just did a skim through real quick, is basically they're growing apart. Like one of the things the lady said is his what you call it? His values are not the same as her values. Like he grew this way and she's still here, and they kind of grew apart or whatever. And that's where I say that connection comes and goes. And sometimes we don't take the time to talk to each other the way we need to. We need to show each other love, communicate, kindness, and all that. And my thing is, you're not going to always like the person you love. You don't always like your kids. You love your kids, but you don't always like your kids. Them kids can get on your nerves. So can your mate get on your nerves. You're not going to...
Oh.
Oh, he done. He knew. I was going to get him. He knew, y'all. I was going to get him. But shut up.
I like you too.
Some people get online
and don't know how to act. Exactly. So you got to understand that when you grow apart and you grow this way and this person's growing this way, that your dreams and your aspirations and all that are not the same anymore. And now you got to try to bring it back together. And it's going to take time to now get back together, to bring it back together in that relationship.
Also, you got to look at it now. You're dating a whole different person, or now you're getting to know a whole different person.
Yeah, because you guys took the time to grow apart. That's why I say don't grow apart. And I know if you guys see me, I always say, when you become one, this is you. You two people, you become one. There's one right there. But the moment you guys start letting room in for something else, it gets there. And that little grows and grows. And next thing you know, you're so far apart that you don't even see a way to get back together. So, I mean, I'm going to read some more just to make sure I'm all right. Okay, so you said, okay, that makes sense. And then Shannon said, it's like if we might as well just chill and have a neutral, no spunk relationship. No, fix it. That's the thing is, it's hard to fix something that's broke. Just think about it. If you broke a glass, it's hard to fix it. But you can see that you can fix the glasses. It might not be as perfect as it used to be, but you can fix it. You can even take it to the shop and it can be better than brand new. So think about it like that, because I think a lot of people don't think about stuff like that, and it's hard to bring it back together again. Okay, girl, all y'all nerds. Yeah, I am chilling, kicking back.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. I was reading.
What?
And you see, he gets mad real easy.
Shandy said,
see how we don't get along?
Shandy said, I like being with me too much for that.
Yeah.
I knew it was a reason I didn't want to settle down. You hear that?
Say that again?
Shandy is pretty much saying she enjoyed being around herself too much to be settled down.
And you know what? I love myself even being married though, Shandy. Like, I love being around me. I kick Chris out the room and tell him, get in the living room, do some stuff. As I want me time. I'm always about that. Chris used to, when I was before COVID, would make sure if I hadn't went to the movies for a while, he would give me money and send me to the movies, because that's my thing that I like to do, either by myself or with people. That's just my daytime with myself. And I think people feel like that's wrong to feel that way, but it doesn't, because the better person that you are for yourself makes you a better person for somebody else. So the happier you are with you, the happier you're going to make somebody else be. Okay.
Sleazy said, Shandy, I'm with you. Be so good when there's no obligations. Okay. Intimate and them titles mess things up. Chanel said, over here of the opinion that humans cannot remain monogamous and also should not. So I just stay quiet in my corner with my bone.
Oh, wow.
You should be sharing that.
Chris got his hand out too, y'all.
Shandy said, I don't want to put that much time and years into someone for one of us to call it quits.
That's true. I feel you on that. I think that's stupid.
Facts. We got Kritika in the building.
What's up, Kritika?
What's going on, Kritika?
How's
How you doing
today? Going? Are you all right? You been blessed? How's school?
You knew was in the building.
Welcome
wait.
in, you knew. Welcome
I was going to say something, but guess what?
Know.
You knew. All right. How you doing? Welcome in.
Welcome in. So I'm reading it, and basically everything I'm saying is true. They're just really separated. Their intimacy is even horrible. Like, there's this whole separation that's going on over here. So that means they really just have grown apart, and she's feeling the grunt of it. He probably feels the same way she feels, but they're just not even telling each other about it. She said, I just wrapped up all my job interviews and school is going well. That's good. Okay. She getting jobs. That's when you know you're doing good. You're getting jobs. Hey, y'all, not ignoring anyone, working. So I'm listening only, not looking at the chat. We know, sweetie, you working. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. When you're in a relationship and you go apart, it's one of the hardest things for people to actually bring back together, because you got to think, when you go apart and there's things that you're hurting each other with and hurting each other and you hold it, no matter how much somebody can apologize for those things or try to tell you they didn't know they was hurting you or anything, they can say any of those things, but most of the time they don't. But no matter how much that comes, it's still hard to listen because you didn't held it in so long. And we all need to be like Shannon. Just tell everybody how you feel when you feel that way, period. Because once you release it, it doesn't really stick to you anymore. Like Once I tell you I'm mad at you because you did A, B, C, or D, I'm not really holding on to it no more because I done told you. Now, what you do with it is up to you. Now, if you keep doing it after I told you I'm mad and I done told you 4 or 5 times about A, B, C, and D, and you keep doing A, B, C, and D, then when I let you go, don't say nothing. But a lot of times we're doing it and we're not letting them know that A, B, C, D bothered us because we think, oh, they're gonna think it's too little, or we're stupid, or whatever the case may be. And now we put this bar in front of us, and then we got a wall, and I mean each brick them built up, and it's hard to break down a brick wall when it's up there, and it's hard, especially when you don't even want to try to break down a brick wall anymore. And that's a lot of things people do, and you gotta always try to break down a wall. Now sometimes you can't break down a wall because the other person is not trying, and they just keep getting on your nerves, and you can't do nothing about it. They're not even trying. Like my first husband, he wasn't even trying. So me keep trying to work on the relationship was not going to work for us because he wasn't trying. You got to have two parties who's willing to put in the full effort to make the relationship work. And then Shannon said, when do you question if they stepping out the relationship? I would be questioning loyalty. I love him but don't like him. Um, I don't know because, like I said, there's been times I could say I can't talk for Chris, but I could say for me, there's times I didn't like Chris, just didn't like him. They either accept or no, but that what it will be, that would be. Yeah, there were some times, and only because I felt like I was Chris is we're both homebodies. But there was just sometimes I wanted to go somewhere and I would love to have my husband go with me. But I had to also look on his side. He probably didn't want to go because it was always girls and he was always the guy. Well, who wants to always be with a whole bunch of girls? You know what I mean? So you have to look at it in both situations, in both scenarios. But there were some times I'm like, you done made me mad. And there were some times where I didn't express my emotions and I expressed it to other people, and they just told me I was crazy. And then I finally expressed it to him, and found out I was the one just overreacted. But we never know because sometimes we don't express our emotions correctly. So I kind of agree with you. I mean, there's just sometimes you don't know. And my first husband, I call him, I think early on, because I was so connected to him that when he did a little change, it made me check, like, why are you not acting the same? What's going on? Like I knew, but Chris, it wasn't him stepping out; it was just him just being a homebody, and I was tired of it. I was like, I need some fun in my life, and sitting at home is not kicking it for me. Kicking it said, TM, my cut of is 4 Central, so I'll be free soon. Okay. Okay, y'all just talking to each other, but yeah. So I just think that's what it is. I get what you're saying because you don't know who's cheating, but I think as women, if we're really connected to our man, we could tell if he's just not into us at this moment because he's mad, holding a grudge, to if he's cheating. And you gotta sometimes listen to yourself because sometimes we'll talk to our friends first and they be like, what if he's cheating? And you would have never came up with that in your head because you would have been like, there's a distancing between us. But I'm not gonna say he ain't cheating, but when my first husband cheated, it wasn't somebody told me. I found out on my own. And I didn't talk to anybody about it. I just went straight to him. Oh, you cheating, and then you're lying about this and you said this. And I just went off. Like that's just how I was about it. But I feel like if a man is cheating on you, if your man is cheating, not if a man, if your man is cheating on you, if you really connected to your man. Welcome in, Steve Gilmore. Welcome in. Good afternoon, family. How are you? Doing good. How are you doing? How's everything going with you? Yes, I saw the birthday party. Was it a birthday party? It was a celebration. I forgot what it was. But me and Eli we not gonna tell you what we thought, Steve, because you'd be like, what the hell? Because we came in at the time you was celebrating, okay? And Elijah just felt some kind of way. And then we found out as we watched a little bit longer, his way was just completely wrong. But, you know, we ain't going to speak that because we don't want to speak that into nobody's existence. And then Steve says,
each and every one of you in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to all you wonderful
Steve
people.
Gilmore, welcome in.
Yeah. You knew say you tell when a man cheats because they will change their exactly. I don't know if a man can tell when a woman cheats, but I know women can tell when a man cheats because, like, if I told you how I found out my ex was cheating on me, y'all be like, "What?" And it was just so little. It was something that you would not normally catch.
Spidey senses was tingling.
It tingled hard, and I tingled all on upstairs and got on my phone.
So he said, "Do women cheat?"
Yes. I think we are pros at cheating. Actually, I think women are pros at. Not me though. I was a horrible cheater when I was cheating. When I was dating, and I knew I couldn't be a cheater when I got caught. Because I was dating these two guys and they were my boyfriends. I wasn't, so let me stop saying dating because that's a different story. I was
what are you looking out for? Like,
I didn't know that door was open and I'm like, I'm cold. Why would the door be open?
If the door is not open.
Well, the screen was kind of moved and that took me off. So now you know, don't be talking about me. But so I remember I was younger and I was like early high school. Yeah, early high school. And I had two boyfriends. And my thing is, I couldn't keep the names right. So I called one the other name and the other one the other name. Or I'll be like, oh, we had so much fun. We went to the movies where we saw so-and-so. We didn't see so-and-so. We saw so-and-so, so-and-so. Oh. Yeah. So, Joe, my name ain't Joe. My name is Craig. Oh. Who's Joe? My brother. What brother? Your name got Joe. Oh shoot, just forget. Never mind, my other boyfriend. I had to tell him my own self because it was getting too complicated. Too complicated. And I didn't want to choose. So I just told him, but I would. Both of y'all are my boyfriends. Of course, they weren't happy, and I got drugged by it. Oh my God, you're such a horrible person. And did it. I didn't know what to do.
Steve, wait.
Right here.
So thank you for stopping by his wife's birthday celebration.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna tell you what Eli was thinking.
You said women cheat, but they're like silk.
Yeah, we smooth.
The Root said, "Gotta call him back."
I know.
You gotta.
But Bay wasn't out in my day. Bay wasn't out in my day when I did this.
Laughing at that, yeah. You gotta listen. That's really the key too, because it's like, all right, you come up with a nice pet name, you can make it universal. And then if you only say pet names, you can say one that you got with the other. And, one's just like, oh, this is just a new one in the collection.
Yeah, my biological ticker called every woman Myrtle. So that nobody knew. All the women's name were Myrtle. That's it. So that was it. So when he couldn't mess up no name because it was all Myrtle.
You said, but I don't cheat. I would leave because cheating is not in me.
Yeah, I try to cheat because I didn't know.
Sleazy said, I will babe to death. No cheating, no cheating.
Y'all can't be cheating.
Ruth said, just kidding, don't cheat, y'all.
And then we come back over here on Love Liz, so that's a cheat. Don't be doing that.
We was on Love Liz that one day.
And they taught us how to cheat.
And they was doing their own relationship advice. They was giving good relationship advice.
I now know what I need to do. No people coming on me like that.
Steve Gilmore said, I like that color in your hair. It looks pretty nice. And that's what I was telling her. Because Sharana the goddess was in here. She wasn't in here now, but she was coming through with a whole nother wig, and I was like, yes, she wants this wig. She wants just with a purple, or if you got an all purple, keep the highlight, but just make it purple because
And he kept saying what I wanted. What he wanted. It had nothing to do with me. He did not ask me what I want. He just told her what I want.
It comes to a point where I know I can speak from her heart because
you can't.
Only reason why I know that is because I can say I'm the favorite nephew.
No, you can't.
And that's nothing but a fact right there.
That is nothing but a lie right
Shandy
there.
said, I don't believe folks value their faithfulness anymore. and there's too many diseases out here that you can die from. I can't take the chance with another human being. I really feel like that is what it is too.
It is.
I feel like it's you could believe in a faithfulness, but you also have to think about where you're seeing this, where all the other factors of you meeting this person, you forming a connection. Because especially right now in the younger ages, we got dating apps like Tinder, Plenty of Fish, yada yada, this, that, and the other. If you want a dating website or a dating app, the culture there right there has shifted it to less of dating and getting to know someone.
Yeah.
And more of, getting some action. All right. Sleazy is laughing. Mother Earth said, "That's my advice. Works every time." Oh wow. Okay. Well,
I just say this. Also be aware. Oh Lord. Be aware of people who want to break you up because they don't like to see you happy. So you have to be really connected to your own intuition, not your partner's intuition, not your friend's intuition, not your stranger intuition, your own intuition. Because I tell you right now, there's people out there that will come up to you to tell you some things and it do not be true. And I'm listening to like one of my sisters, and this one lady just keeps telling herself, and I'm like, why do you listen? Like, what is your purpose of listening? Do you feel like he's doing this? Do you feel like he's doing that? Because literally does not mean he's doing it because she said he's doing it. Like, people want to see you not with this person. See, people want to see you be just as miserable as them. So that's the thing about it. If you're happy in your relationship and you don't see it yourself, sometimes you just gotta wait until God shows it to you. Because I wasn't looking for nothing with my first husband. They just came and hit me in the head. Now to somebody else, they would have skipped over it and they wouldn't have felt nothing. But it was a boulder that hit me in the head.
The Root said, "I can't wait till 4 p.m. I need to read and talk." Steve Gilmore said, "A bad cheater is someone who talks in their sleep." Everybody agreeing with Steve. Shady, she knows she had to come through with the side comment. Ain't wearing condoms with your wife or your husband.
Yeah. See.
Steve said, "Good advice, Steve." There's a lot of those out there.
Yes, yeah.
Brooke said, "Absolutely queen." Steve said, "There's women in the world that only want what they can't have."
That's true.
Mother Earth says, "Misery loves company."
Yes, they do.
Sleazy said, "Everything done in the dark comes to light."
It does. That's why I said you don't have to search for it. That's why I get mad when women be up here looking at somebody's Facebook and all that. You ain't got to search for it. It'll come and hit you like a bolt of lightning, please.
Shandy said, "But if you do it once, how do you know it wasn't the wrong burning stuff?" Not everyone burn. Steve said, "If I wasn't married, I would be terrified today in this day and time. Too much going on in the world." Yeah, I feel like,
and people don't even care that they're passing diseases to each other. I'm like, oh, I don't want a disease. I was scared when I was younger, and I'm scared now.
Yeah, and it's like it just gets so terrible to me because, I just be hearing some stuff, and I'm just like, I just could never imagine that lifestyle. Like it just can't be fun. And we got people that's especially my age, they run around and catch about 20, and they just living a life. Still handling business. Care.
Yeah, I got that.
And they'll be transparent about it too. I just want to let you know that I do have this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
This will affect you for the rest of your life, and you will feel this for the rest of your life. And you'll have your flare-ups and your rashes and all that.
But if you take your medicine,
exactly. But if you take your medicine, you'll be fine. I actually took my medicine, so I should be good. We actually can do it, just without.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my goodness.
and the girl is like this. Well, he did take his medicine. No, boo-boo, no. You run from that. Run.
Oh, my. Mother said there are no boundaries anymore.
All ages, yeah.
Baruch says, "Steve, so true. The dating pool is scary.
Yeah, it is.
These people are different out here.
And they don't date like they used to. So, I don't even think I would work out right because they don't even date like they used to.
Like I said, you get on one of the websites. I got a story time. It's not from me. It's from one of my friends. Now, he was on some foolishness. He shouldn't have been on there. He was in a relationship at the time. But we can excuse that part, right? He wasn't looking to cheat or anything. He just I don't know what his goal was, but his goal, he was not gonna act on anything if anything happened. He was generally trying to get to know. So he had went to old girl spot, right? And they're watching the movie or they're watching the TV show, and he's just like, he's enjoying the show. They're talking, having conversation. She's trying to make an advance. He's like, oh no, whoa, we're just watching the show. Now it gets to the point where she is so upset that she leaves. She said, I'm going to bed. And she leaves. And she leaves, and he is still watching the show. And he's like, oh, okay. And she had like a roommate there, and it was just an awkward situation, so we left. But that just kind of goes to show, if you aren't down to do all that, there's nothing really in some of these dating apps unless.
Well, why are you on the dating app when you got a relationship in the first place and thinking that the girl don't want to be with you is full of crap?
Listen. Hey, listen, I'm not excusing
you
anything.
Said, oh hell no.
I'm not excusing anything.
I'm just saying
I'm
that
not
it made
anything. I'm just saying that's the mistake you made.
Elia.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord. Yeah.
We get to see. Sleazy said, that's them commercials. Yeah, it is. And it's the reality too. Shannon said, yes, T. Gilmore, YouTube channel. That's why peeps gotta find the right mate and chill forever. But sadly, there aren't faithful folks no more like that, like you, or not too many. Exactly. And you don't even know if you're gonna get the right ones. Well, in biblical terms, it says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Yeah, he didn't say who finds a girlfriend. I like when pastors be like, didn't say find a good girlfriend. He said who finds a good wife.
Wife.
Finds a good thing.
So you say he was looking to cheat if he was looking. I don't know
That's
what he was
I
looking
said
to do.
too. I'm on your side.
All I know is his intent was he was not going to act on anything.
But what you doing on the dating site, and then what you doing going to the girl's house? If you gonna go to the girl's house, you should have went with your girl. What we doing? Like, this is what I'm saying. And like, you probably got there and said, "Well, I don't want to cheat." Now I kind of feel a little guilty, and then wonder why the girl should never tripping. She already knew what she wanted. She was trying to reel you in.
Period.
Exactly. If I was her, I'd be like, "You got to go. You don't play games. I don't play these games. Bye. I'm not in the kiddie pool. I'm in the big pool."
It was so funny to me. It's like he was really telling me the story, and I'm like, so what exactly was your intention going over there? Because it's not making any sense.
Yeah, because he was looking at
you going over there, and then you over there start getting into the show, getting too invested in the show. You know what she's trying to do.
Exactly.
I'm like, what do you? First of all, why you got the F in the first place? We both know. We both know.
Thank you.
But I don't know if he was trying to.
No, he was. No, he knew. King of the River said, no, he wrong already. What he doing over there, period. Exactly.
Yeah, went over there.
And he said, no, exactly. And Shanny said, I hope my son and girlfriend get married after dating for a bit. Exactly. Get it over, and make sure she's a good woman too, because women, okay, even though we know men be cheating, women cheat better than men. Yeah, like we don't change our behaviors. Like women keep their behavior the same all the way. If she was cooking and cleaning before she left, she gonna cook and clean before she leave. When she come back and she was doing something, she gonna do it when she. It never changes. Men change, they mood swings change, everything. Women stay exactly the same. Women are slicker. Now I'm not saying there ain't no slick men. I'm just saying women are slicker. If we put majority out there, majority of the women gonna pass, and majority of the men gonna fail. They change up. They get mad easily at the woman. And you the one cheating. Why you mad at the girl? Sound like he was looking to cheat, favorite nephew, Sleazy said. Eli, you hear me?
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly, because he was.
Well, I think
he was wrong. He know he was wrong.
No,
right, Queen? They started shiesty. Laugh out loud. Exactly.
He was moving on some strange timing there. And, there's context to it and everything, but regardless of the context, he knew exactly what he was getting into.
Exactly.
And it just goes to show that that's what you always get into. You can have a 5 takes exchange, and next thing you know, oh, we're going out here. Are you trying to come back?
Exactly.
You trying to come back to my place? You already know.
Or can I come to your place?
Exactly.
You know, don't play
where
us.
the direction goes.
He was trying to cheat. She said, correct, but you gotta find the right mate. Yeah. That's what they find. Now I found my wife, she didn't find me exactly. Good point. Because he can find okay, I got it. Just check it out. So I'm like, bruh, exactly, Roots. You knew, said I'm on 34 plus, and we don't got time to be playing. I think the older you get, we ain't got time to play. But sometimes men be still in a childish mode to still play. Ain't nobody got time to play. Like, do you want to grow old alone, or do you want to grow old and be happy, and have a life, fulfill yourself? You know what I mean? Who these men be tripping? Rick said he went to her house. Yes, exactly. He was just probably shocked she was coming on to him first. And he was like, oh, that's too much for me. I don't know if I can handle it. He probably didn't think he can match up to performance. That was he didn't think he could match up to that performance.
Hey, either way it went.
Yeah.
Either way it went.
We know.
He shouldn't have been in.
Well, he shouldn't have been there in the beginning, but he went. She came on to him. He's like, oh, she might have skills. I don't know nothing about yet. Shanny said, yes, correct, Steve. He's that findeth. I ain't supposed to find him. Exactly.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
He said, no sense at all. Oh, let me come over here trying to.
Yeah, I just don't like it. Okay, wait,
I know you don't like time, but no, I am reading.
Listen.
No, get your stick butt over there. Stop. I can't stand him. Been done slipped him something.
Oh my goodness.
Should have not went over there. She could have slipped or something. If she knew he was gonna be running away like that, she probably would have. I always say men just need to be a tad bit smarter than a woman. Women think they slick. No, women know they slick. It's different. We might not be slick against another woman, but we always slicker than a man. That's the best way. Oh, that should be a quote, y'all.
You said that's probably not his first time.
No, it ain't. Right, sleazy. Right, you knew. Oh, she's awesome.
See, and here's the thing, though.
My future daughter-in-law.
Well, I don't understand people here, right? And I got another story, right? My friend on the same dating app, which is the most popular dating app.
Is that the same friend or different friend?
No, it's different friend.
Okay.
Now, people in the area are just crazy here. So I don't understand why he did not know what he was getting into.
Mm-hmm.
But he starts hitting this girl up. As he's getting to know her, she's talking about...
He did get scared.
She's talking about a revenue split. All right?
What?
She invited him to join her on her OnlyFans. And, and so for all the content that they make, they would do a revenue split. I tell you, I was just like, this is absolutely wild.
They said, let us find out you're the friend.
I was absolutely wild.
You the friend, Eli?
I don't have time to entertain something like that. And I couldn't ever go to somebody's house and I couldn't do it.
Because no common sense. Exactly. Roots, birds of the feather flock together.
Hey.
Oh, wait. What you trying to say?
I'll say, let's say a question.
And then, and so he's talking about you pregnant. Eli, you just talking about yourself, you said. Oh, they caught you, Eli. They caught you. Sound like a partnership to me.
Absolutely. I'm
your mother said, better not be a friend. Yeah. He got pregnant earlier today. You missed out on that one too. So
no, like when I heard him say this, right? I'm thinking, okay, because he was like, "Oh man, this is like the best girl I ever seen. This, that, and the other." Then he's like, "Oh, guess what? When she hit me up talking about OnlyFans." And then like he's the type to be on the foolishness. Why was he excited? He was like, "Oh yeah, this sounds like a good." like this is the way to go right here.
I'm dead.
Sometimes you got the friends or acquaintances that you don't want to act like. You just gotta have the craziness.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's definitely in that lane.
Yeah,
people
that's
be
what I'm
desperate.
saying. We just know you got some retarded friends,
We're
and
just looking for
or
a
they
business
you.
venture.
Either you got retarded friends or they you.
No dating apps for me. It's too much drama. There's not too much drama. Just the culture is not for me.
Yeah.
This culture is not for me.
I don't know if I can be on a date now. I don't
know.
I don't trust people like that. Like I feel like I have to meet you.
Especially if you're younger on a date app, like no, I know the
Especially
intent.
all the catfishing.
I just can't. That's what I'm saying. It's just like it's too much for me not to do that.
Too much.
Whereas there's plenty of people out in public that you can get at without a problem.
Yeah.
I just don't,
don't feel like that's the one.
It's not.
That's not the way to go, y'all.
Method.
That's not the way we going. We not moving on that stream.
Not my method.
You know, say you got to be careful. You don't get a catfish. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't even understand how people get catfish because I'll be like, if I can't see a video of you, then I don't even believe you. Like after you watch 1 or 2 catfish, I just need to see a true video of you a couple thousand times. I tell my son all the time, you can be rich, you can be educated, but you have to have common sense. Use the brain that God gave you. That's my song too. Use your common sense. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shannon, you've been just spitting good logic today. I've been on point on this good logic today. I'm just telling you. Because, we needed this. I'm just telling you, we needed this information.
And she came in with the quotable that you had to say a couple times.
Well, you know how to say it a couple times. That was a good quotable there, that should be probably the title of your book. Girl, go ahead and write your book. You can write your book for free on KDP. KDP, Amazon, write you a book, girl. I'll be the first one to buy that book. On those quotes, I tell you.
Said, right, Queen? Like, how you go years without seeing the person? No way.
Exactly.
That's what I always don't understand about the show, especially if they're younger and they fall for it.
Yeah.
It's like we got FaceTime. Everything is like visual.
Yeah, and they be having all this excuses with why their phone is broken.
It's like
go to the library then. Let me see you at the library. Let me see you. You ain't got no friends with a phone.
At a certain point,
come on.
Like, what is the foolishness? Now, if you're older, I could understand because you can be manipulated into being led on. Some people
even the new flip phones got a camera. Okay.
No, what I'm saying, like, even
y'all got good topics in discussion. Thank you.
If you're not used to it, you could be entertaining. And then some people, they'll be like married or something.
I'm nosy too.
Exactly. They'll be married, entertaining it. So
I can't
really,
do that.
They have no plans of meeting or ever really taking it seriously. So there could be a whole lot of reasons. That could be the one who's catfishing, or that could be the one who's catfished.
Either way it goes, we got too much technology, and you can get a free phone from the government and get a camera on it so you can see it. Okay, that might only be an organ, but I'm just letting you know we got it here. And I should be able to see you, and you should be able to see me. You got friends and family. Somebody got a camera phone. We could go Duo. We could go, what's the other one? FaceTime. I mean, we could do Facebook. We could do Instagram. There's
plenty of stuff. You got an Android, iPhone,
we got many ways to see each other. There's no way catfish is still going today when you could get caught. And people are, oh my God, because the reason they said this is because no, I'm not doing that.
They do play sometimes because they'll be like, oh, I'm off on,
I don't care. We ain't
the army. I'm overseas or something like that.
I saw that on the show.
That's the type of
stuff.
What's
that show they did with it had Whoopi Goldberg.
I don't know. You lost me.
No, they did Tiffany Haddish, and she found out that.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that one. I forgot what that one is called.
I forgot to. Yeah. Shannon said, if the dots ain't connecting, I go into investigator mode, or just. I hope you said walk. Yeah, or just walk. I'm walking away.
Walk away. I mean, for me, it doesn't make any sense because even if you are with somebody who's, let's say, off in the army or something like that, right? It's not like this is old times. They really got access to the phones and everything. And
they getting on somebody's land.
Exactly. Exactly.
Somebody got land that they getting off and stuff like that. Because they know how to connect to their family, but all of a sudden they don't know how to connect to you. Like, we can make up all the excuses you want to make up in the world. You ain't catfishing Queen Lenora. Not today, not ever.
No, there is some good money in catfishing, though. If you take it to that level. Because they'll be like, oh, I need some money to do this, or I need some money.
Oh, they do that.
They
And
be like, I
that's
need to
not
finance my.
that ain't catfishing. That's just straight. I'm robbing you
scamming,
in front of your face. It ain't even I'm robbing you blind. I'm robbing you in your face.
Scamming. It's lucrative. But
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like
Sleazy said, "Nah, it's better to be blind on the first date." Exactly. What it said. Then the picture looks so fake. Yeah.
That's what kills me when the picture
Are they
looks
using
so
somebody
fake.
else's? No, I ain't got time.
It always be like you're
People
talking
crazy,
to a celebrity or something. Like what?
No.
You gotta be better when you find the fake picture or something.
Yeah. Exactly.
It just don't make sense.
And then Mother Earth said those filters are crazy. Yeah, I know because when I get on Snapchat, they be having me looking like a model over here. I be like, oh, you did my makeup good. I can't even do my makeup this good. Why do I even need to put on makeup? I can just be on Snapchat with my phone. Like
Snapchat?
Woo, Snapchat.
Oh, that's Snapchat. Oh my goodness.
You got a problem with the Snapchat? Because you know you got a problem.
We already know what happened the last time.
Yeah, you got beat down. I was waiting for you to say something because I can beat you down now. And so yeah.
Always something with the Snappy Chat.
Yes.
You know what?
Snappy Chat. Oh,
there's
God.
always something with the Snappy
He ain't
Chat.
got nothing else to do. Y'all.
I really don't. And you know what?
Oh goodness. You know what we should do? We should put ourselves on YouTubers, Snappy Chappy, TikToky, Instagrammer, Facey Basie, Picture Winstress.
You mean Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat?
I said that. That's exactly what I said. Oh no, you didn't! Don't you think you're gonna touch me again?
I won't do that again. Oh my goodness. Not the Facebook, TikTok.
Yes, right. I said it right. I don't know why somebody got a problem. Shandy said, but I kept it real and told someone, if I can't see it, you will never get close. That's just fact.
And that's nothing but
right
fact.
there. Right there. That's what I'm saying. Peace. I don't need you in my life. Yes. Oh, y'all laughing at? Yeah, because he trying me, y'all. He trying me. And my kids know I always say that. You know, I say this, one, because they don't love it. They get mad. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Who's the other one? Who's it? Colin, whatever. And I used to call, and I still do because that's why I don't know his name.
Kaepernick.
Yeah, I call him Colin Kaepernick. That just bothers them. And once I knew it bothered them, I just kept saying it after that. You only got to let me know it bothers you once, and I'm going to keep saying it, Kaepernick. What is it, Chris?
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, him. That's his name, y'all. Y'all know his name. So yeah, but I tell you, dating in this day and age is something I just do not want to do. That's why I said I would just play the field. And then not sexually either, just play the field.
So you said, how do you feel about meeting people online?
I don't want to meet nobody online.
I'm gonna say,
it's 2 points. I'm gonna put I don't want to meet nobody online, but I don't mind having friends online.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this completely. When it comes to dating online, it's like for whatever reason, some people feel more vulnerable and they'll speak more freely online. But what you also have to watch out for is, since it is online and you don't know them personally, especially if you haven't ever met them physically in a relationship, they could be putting up a facade. So everything that you know about them really could be an act.
Mm-hmm.
Then the moment that y'all start meeting up or get together, you see all the stuff is just on some foolishness. Now, like I said, you know, you could be getting 110% of them and they're pouring out everything and they're as invested as you are. But chances are that you're going to get that is up in the air.
I mean, and there's people that have made it through with their dating sites. I just don't agree with dating sites because I feel like there's a piece that we're missing when you go onto these dating sites, and that's where you should have family and friends talk about how you truly are, answer some of those questions for you, because I truly believe this from the bottom of my heart that we think highly of ourselves that is not really there. And the only reason I say it because I have friends that be like, I talk to them and they'll tell me how much they love the community and they love this and they love that, but then when they're in the community, they're mean and they're rude and they're not. So it's not the same as what they say.
It's your perspective.
But they believe they really are. They don't even think they're lying. They really believe they love the community.
Well, I feel like it'd be when you're serious, it's less than just a description. At that point, y'all at least on a phone call.
But even when you're on the phone call, when you're talking, you're only on the phone for so long, and you can easily get up before you see the person act foolish and all that. So, because some people really believe they're a certain way than what they really are.
But the roots, they said, me and my husband, they went to high school together, but she didn't know him. So technically, they did meet on Facebook 11 years ago.
Oh, well.
And then they said it's been up ever since.
There you go.
So
you got a positive right here. A positive. They met online.
I said, it's hit and miss. It's really hit and miss. Some people can pull up with a whole fake facade, or they can really come at you correct, and y'all have some type of long-lasting relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
But Mother Earth said our perception of ourselves is different than what others feel about us.
Yeah, because we talk about what we feel like we might be, but we might not be what we think we are. Because I've seen that a lot.
Shandy came through, she had to let them know. I can be introduced online, through a legit situation, but we got to meet and hang out and talk. I need to see if you crazy. And if I
hear you crazy, possibly, yeah. That's true, because again, you could say so much and then be something totally different. And just say friendship. When you hang out with your friends, there's people that you hang out with that you really cool with, and you can deal with their crazy, up and down, emotional person. And then there's other friends you be like, you can't.
That's too much for me. You overstep.
And it could be the same thing the other person is, but the personality over here is not clicking with your personality, but this person's personality is clicking right. So it is. I'm on your side on that, Shandy. I need to see you. Like, we can meet online if we want to, but I need to meet you in person. And I'm going to have to probably meet you several times with somebody else because you ain't going to just kill me. That's just my thing. Shandy said, that's why I show my crazy ways. Some say I show too much, but I like to let you know what you may get. Exactly. You can ask Chris. He saw all my craziness. He saw every ounce of my craziness. We can tell you stories about my craziness. And that's what I tell her now. Like, if you leave me now, you just stupid, because I have calmed down from them. I'm nicer now than I was then. But, when you get older, what you accepted then, you might not accept now either. But I'm just like, I'm not as nice. I was mean. When I hear about it, I'll be like, dang, why did you want to marry me? How did you propose to me?
Dang, not how and why.
I did, because I was mean. When I think about the stuff I put Crystal, I'll be like, dang, that wasn't right. That's not how it's supposed to go. But you just don't know.
Look at you running.
Shandy said, not without me trying to kill you first. Not joking. I like she said, not joking. Exactly. I'm going to have to agree with you, because that is like a big thing. It is. I think it was one of those things that we skip over. Like, people are crazy out here and they're killing people. And then you can't find their bodies. And then you wonder what's going on. Like, stop just randomly meeting people and not knowing. What happened to having, double dating and stuff? What happened to that? I like double dating. I'm always about double dating. Because I'm going to just tell you, you don't know who you messing with. And people act like everybody just normal like them. Ain't nobody normal. Including you. You ain't normal. You a normal person enough to know that you ain't gonna kill nobody, but everybody ain't normal.
Not everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is. And that's the thing about it is like this world is crazy. Like, it puts us through some emotional issues, but like dating online and stuff like that. Kayla Mar, I don't know if any of you guys are on their channel. Kayla Mar, they met on a dating site and they happy. And I mean, when you see their relationship on their videos and stuff, it's so beautiful. Like, they have this beautiful relationship. Like, oh my God, and they move fast, So You never know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But just because you see somebody got it right, don't mean it's always right. You're gonna see more negative than you are on positive. People actually getting together, making it, and the person ain't crazy, and they together. Shandy said, "Don't try me, try Jesus. I don't start nothing, so don't start it with me, cause I can get a little stupid." Girl, high five. Yes, I agree with you for real. Yeah, because everybody around me that knows me personally knows I can get crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can get there. And it don't take me long to get there, so don't start me.
Tell me about it. It don't take her long at all. One day, everything is cool. Next thing you know, what's going on? It just takes one mistake. Just make it one.
So, y'all want to say goodbye to Eli?
This is the type of stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was about to.
There's a lot of
Because you're over here talking about me, and you want me to act like I'm normal to this conversation, like, oh, it's okay for you to talk about me. But it's not okay. No, don't be. Don't, nope. We ain't working that.
All I was doing was what you said.
No. This. Oh.
See,
y'all gonna have to come get this nephew. This nephew. Oh, he's giving me a headache.
Here's a live example for y'all.
A lie. y'all gonna see something. It ain't gonna be nice. It ain't gonna be nice, y'all. I'm just telling y'all that right now. Y'all gotta do better. Because your dating situation and Eli is not working. Yes. Just so y'all know, it's not working out for Eli or y'all.
Say cheese. Okay, let me start right.
Yeah, because you already know when this camera goes off, the other queen coming.
Let me stop.
Yes.
Don't forget to hit the like button, says Mother.
Yeah, Mother said, don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Hit. And don't forget the coloring contest, y'all. Y'all need to be getting on the coloring contest. I've been looking at my email, waiting for some pictures. Now, I done worked hard to get this money, and y'all ain't working hard to do this coloring contest. I thought y'all wanted some money. I know. I ain't giving you nothing, Chris. You ain't colored nothing. What have you colored? Silent. I hear. Where's my coloring book, Eli?
Where's your what?
Coloring book.
I haven't. Didn't you have your coloring book?
You clean the table. You be acting like he don't be doing stuff. Like, I mean, like literally. I had my stuff sitting right there. The color markers, everything.
Together right here.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, he done lost my stuff. Oh, Lord, y'all.
Right there, right behind you.
So I've been doing a lot of coloring just so y'all can see all the different artwork. So this is my purple girl. So you just use different shades of purple. Ain't she gorgeous? I was really working on my hair. I'm not good at this. I saw some people that know how to color for real. Like they do the stuff. And then this is my pink. I'm a pink girl. And the kid. I was trying to do those shadings. I don't know how to shade. This is the one I just posted today. She's all green. I did like 2 pictures yesterday. And Eli made me color the background so y'all can know you can do whatever you want in the background. You could put some here if you want to on the background. It don't have to just be left with this. You can add as long as it stays green. Mother said, thanks for reminding me I got to get one for the girls. Yes. I even tell my godchildren, y'all want to win some money, y'all better get your books. I'm trying to get y'all. This is my favorite. I don't know what it is, but I like the orange lady. You know, the orange lady is cool. I think she's pretty. Ain't she gorgeous? And I don't even know how to color that good. That's the thing. When you see how the shading is right here, with the coloring book, it showed you. So see how the shading is just perfect right there. And then where's the other shade? There's some under the eye. I didn't do it. Oh, I didn't even fix it. And then the lip gloss got the little shading. Mm-hmm. That's why she's my favorite. She my favorite. And the reason you gotta have something behind it because you use the markers. And look at this one on my, yeah. So I gotta probably do orange on that one. My other purple girl. See how I did my own little shade? I didn't know what to do. I did my own shady. Y'all can be laughing at me because I don't know what I'm doing. Tell Eli to get one for his grandmother. Welcome, Minjay. How are you? How's everything going? We've been talking about all types of relationship, online relationship, family issue relationship, dating issues, all kinds of relationship advice stuff we've been talking about. Definitely. Thank you, Roots. And I'm not good at coloring, so y'all, I can stay in between the lines, but shoot. When I was watching other people color, it put me to shame. And I didn't care because I was like, "Ooh, this is the old girl I did. That's my first one. I did that in like 10, 15 minutes when we were doing game time. And then I did this boy and his blue dog with the blue balloon. And then I'm the one that put the designs on the shirt. The shirt doesn't come like that. It was a plain
Welcome
shirt.
in, Jared Banks.
I already said welcome in.
I know I didn't say hello.
And then I put the little sprinkles on the ice cream. I did that myself. So that was not part of the picture. So when I'm telling you guys can do whatever you want on the picture, I mean you can do what you want on the picture. And then that's my red dude. So they try to make me do red, but they don't have a lot of red in my markers. So you gotta pick stuff that's gonna have a lot of thank you, Roots. Yeah, you gotta pick stuff that's gonna have a lot because they don't have a lot of red. And they don't have a lot of yellows. And they don't have a lot of there's yellows, red, gray, yeah. And they don't have a lot of pinks. But then when I was doing purple, me and him argued about. It says purple on the color patch because when you get your markers, you have to take each of your markers and shade it in. You don't have to, but you should, so you'll know your colors. So one, he was like, "That's pink." I said, "But it says red." And he's like, "It says purple, but it's pink. It says purple, but you can't go by that." Then what can I go by? What are you telling me?
Because she already cheated. How you gonna have?
I was not cheating. I was not cheating. It was not pink. It was some purple. And I was not cheating. And even when you looked at the pen, it looks purple. But when you use a marker, it did look like a fuchsia. But if you look deeper, you can see the other stuff. But if you can, I tell y'all now, if y'all can trace the picture before you do it and put it on some regular paper, because the paper that this is on, you can't really be doing long-term marketing on it because you will get a hole in it. Which one did I get a hole in? I was all mad too. I don't know which one. You gotta do it light, and I'm not light-handed. I'm heavy-handed. I don't know which one it was, but I did one and I put a hole in it, but I fixed it and let it dry, so I don't think you can see it. I don't know which one it is either. Yep, don't know which one it is. Sorry, but I know I did one where it got a hole in it. So be careful when you use your markers. That's all I can say. She said, "Gotta go get the dogs. Have fun. I'm glad you have fun. And stay blessed. Love you, Shandy. And also, we love y'all too. We gotta get ready to go because I got things to do. I did it earlier today only because Chris is faking pain to go pick up he won't pick up his daughter. So I have to do some of my lives earlier or later. So y'all, all the people everybody loves Chris. understands that Chris is stopping me from doing my videos at the right time. Eli gave me a bagel. And he did it right this time. I like him when he's sick because he do right bagels. She said, peace, love you, Shandy. I'm waiting to see videos. Sleazy smile. Mother said we need to have a meeting. You the one, we here all the time. So we need to have a meeting. Do you want to meet somewhere or something? Because we here all the time. All the time, all day. All I've been doing this week is picking up Avi and bringing it back when I go to mom's. And I go to mom's tomorrow too. So just so y'all know. But anyway, we love you guys. We're going to let y'all go because I got to get some stuff before I go pick up my daughter. So, Eli, did you want to say any closing remarks?
Thank y'all all for coming out. I hope you guys got a new perspective, got a new idea on things on this relationship advice. Hopefully you can apply this to your relationship or help somebody out by sharing this advice. I hope all y'all take care. Have a wonderful day. We're going to leave you with a parting message as we fold it back and say, remember to love and live each day as if it were your last. All y'all take care. We'll see you on the next stream, which is tomorrow, Thursday, game time.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Never Lil Show. It's hot. Hot. Taste it hot. I'm ready. Never Live. Let's go. Never Live Show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Never Live empire bringing all the heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Try to taste the heat. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Dynamite's the truth. Have you
Bigger nephew, Lenora.
She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love it yourself.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up and stay. Love and live. Get up and stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last.